Welcome back. So I have a very large order from Clean Sweep Auctions. There was an auction about 2-3 weeks ago. Took a while because I had to send a physical check and then wait for it to clear or wait for their holding period. In the meantime, I did get a couple items in the mail while I was waiting, so we'll start with those things, and that is another Sandy Koufax signed postcard. This one is just at the tail end of his playing days, 31st August 1966, sent to California. So under $100 for that. Definitely happy with that deal. Same thing here. Photo of an older Hank Greenberg, like an old timers game. Nice PSA slab. Was originally GAI certified, which means about nothing. So I was happy to get the photo. Kind of a unique piece to add to the collection. But now let's get into some of the items and some of the prices I was able to pay. So the interesting thing with Clean Sweep is a lot of the stuff's already been inventoried. And I think there's a debate whether to auction it or sell it. Obviously selling was generally going to take longer because you got to wait for the right buyer. So it's fun to see the price tags, and they're pretty much in line with what they normally sell for on eBay and in their own store. So it was fascinating to go through all these items and see the price tags. But I will tell you, everything I priced out and factored in the premium and shipping. So total out the door price is what I'll give you on each of these. Please note that each one of these items has a JSA auction house letter of authenticity. So pretty good certification on those. But let's start off with item number one. Their price would have been $175 listed. I got $97 before hammer, which ends up being $121.40 all in for a very nice Hank Greenberg postcard. And interesting thing of this is that it's actually filled out. It was just never mailed. So interesting. So $121 is what I ended up paying for that. Next up, we have something I actually paid, the only item I paid more for than what they listed price-wise. So they listed this for $75. I ended up paying $92.60 once you factor in everything in. Nice picture of Jack Dempsey's restaurant on 50th Street and 8th Avenue in New York. Signed by Max Baer. Looked at a few of these on eBay. This is a good price all around. Look forward to seeing a PSA slab, but happy to have one come in authenticated. Another interesting one here. I don't have any of these historic autographs slabs. Slab's a little beat, but large slab. 2011 Legends of the Hall, Hank Greenberg. Numbered 6 of 19. Auto grade of 8. It's not bad for one of these postcards. So, Clean Sweep listed at $200. I ended up paying $102.20. Very large slab. Didn't really need JSA on that. It's got a PSA slab, so put that in there just to keep track of it and find space around here to put it. Now we're getting to the really fascinating items. So this is a 1953 one-page signed by many Hall of Famers, and for me, the guy I'm looking for is Al Rosen. Does not have executives on here, so unfortunately Hank Greenberg is not on here, but it does have Al Lopez, Early Wynn, Larry Doby, Bob Lemon, Bob Feller, and obviously a number of other Indians players at the time. And of course Al Rosen on there. Nothing on the back. But they originally were going to list this at $400. I ended up paying $149 on that, which I think is an absolutely fantastic piece. A lot of signatures on one page. And most of the team, most of the 53 Cleveland Indians on one piece. This one was so cheap, I figured I'd jump at it. Gordie Howe, they listed at $50. I ended up, after everything, paying $49.40 for it. But it's not too bad having a nice Gordie Howe auto, one of the greats of hockey. But I'll probably look to move it. Next up is the absolute steal of the entire auction, in my opinion. It's the first time I've seen one of these large premiums signed by Greenberg, dated January 11th, 1955. There's a magazine or newspaper insert. Baseball Magazine Company published it. It is Greenberg in his Pirates uniform. Yes, it's could be in better shape, but the other bonus with this item is that on the back you have another premium signed by Joe Cronin. So really you're getting two autos for one. And the Greenberg is not much, but still in better shape. So this one they originally going to list for $150. I ended up paying $65. Again, I personally have never seen one of these signed. Another example of this, I think they had this listed on eBay, did not sell, so they went to auction, and fortunately I was able to get in there and grab it for essentially dirt cheap. So really happy to add this, already in a nice big holder for me. But very nice auto for the Greenberg collection. And this is the final one. So early Jewish boxing stuff is pretty tough, pretty desirable, and can be very, very expensive. This is a Barney Ross photo, signed. Ended up paying all in $155. I think they had this, they were going to list it about $300, $400. So definitely made out well on there. And that, again, the prices, Clean Sweep is actually pretty good about listing things at a reasonable market value. It's not going to be the best price. It's definitely not going to be the worst price. But I think they're fair 90% of the time with how much they sell stuff for. So saying that's what they're going to list it at is actually a pretty good market indicator of where it should have been. Some of the stuff I'm never going to find it again, so I was happy to get it this time around. But nice Barney Ross old boxing photo, one of the early Jewish boxers, and really don't see a lot of these. Just plain and simple, don't see a lot of early Jewish boxing autos, especially ones that are priced fairly reasonably. So this is the last item from Clean Sweep. So all told, best deal. Again, I'm not going to find another one of those, I don't think. That was a pretty amazing deal too. But all told, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. The total, again, including buyer's premium, including total shipping, to me that I had to pay was $724. Just the retail that they listed on everything was just short of $1,400. So it really is quite astounding with if stuff doesn't sell with clean sweep, see if it goes up to auction. If you can, try and make a play for it, because you never know. I did not expect to buy this much. I originally actually only went in hoping to buy the premium for a decent price. Once I got that and I saw a few other items, I threw what the heck bids out, and obviously a lot of them paid off. Max Bear, I think they were going to list it for a lot less than it should be sold for, and they have sold for. So even spending more than what they were going to list it for, I think I made out well on that. And that was the only item. Everything else was 40-50%, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less, of what they were expecting to get out of it. And I'm just really, really happy with the additions I was able to make, with the prices I was able to pay, and especially in this market, to be able to make this many additions from one auction. And it's not like no one was bidding at this auction. There was plenty of items that were going for a good amount of money, but sometimes it's timing, and sometimes you hit it right, or just certain people aren't looking for the things you are. So it was a very nice haul, in my opinion. I think you can agree with me on that. And I look forward to sending a few of these out, at least a couple of these, for PSA slabs. Probably not until fall, because there is a little bit of a backup right now. And everything else, just really happy to have it. Happy to have them as part of the collection. And of course, the other couple autos under $100 a piece. So, really can't complain. Added a lot of Greenberg autos. Again, the total is creeping up. Not even creeping, it's pretty much sprinting uphill at this point. So, those are results from a couple eBay purchases, but the majority of this video was the results from clean sweep auctions. So, that's what I got for you this time around. Until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. Have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to the LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.